Konnichiwa, what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides. We are here deep within Tokyo, Japan for a very special unveil of an iconic Japanese brand. And guess what? This vehicle is right here next to me. What is this? This is the new dawn for a brand known as Infiniti. This is the Infiniti Qe, the Vision Qe. But before we get into this new direction that Infiniti's taking, not only with their design, but also with technology and electrification, let's talk about what's going on here. I'm gonna take a little bit of a knee and tell you a little bit about the history. Infiniti's been around since 1989, if you could believe that. And I can remember being a kid back in middle school, seeing a Q45. It really was that standout sedan in the luxury segment, especially when you looked at all the other usual German Euro brands. Well, over the years, the industry has changed, and guess what? Infiniti is now following that change with not only bringing technology, but continuing their style. Now, you know, not too long ago, I was in a press fleet vehicle, a Q50 Red Sport, and I was showing you all about that timeless design and great style. Well, guess what? Here it is personified for the new modern era. So what I want to do is I want to show you the ins and outs of this dramatic setting of this Vision Qe, and I want to find out, is this what you think the future should be of the luxury sedan? Let's go ahead, let's dive in and find out. Right off the bat, when it comes to electrified vehicles, what's going to be so crucial is lighting. And at the front of the business, Infiniti has done a fabulous job. You'll notice that really sleek style with the signature headlight design, and then your daytime running lamps, which will actually look like piano keys. I really like the way they did that fine attention to detail. Now, as we come across that long hood, low slung nose, you'll notice the signature lighting on this lower front fascia area. Now, what I like about it is that it actually takes the new 3D style of the Infiniti badge and then brings it to the larger portion. So there is that new style of Infiniti badge. Love the way they made that 3D shape to it, full LED lit, and of course we could see the yellow lighting, but also this could change colors as well. On the lower side, instead of just keeping it plain Jane, they put some nice style diagonal along the bottom, and then this center area really speaks to me because, like I said, if you look at the way that it's shaped with the signature lighting on the bottom, it really mimics that overall Infiniti badge. Now, we are in this dramatic setting because this is a dramatic departure from what we're seeing with Infiniti as we go forward. But what's great is that even though it may be hard to show you some of the style, it really creates that overall ambiance. Now, when you look at that long, low slung nose, what's great about it being an electrified vehicle is that they could really work with and play with the different design and shapes to try to give you that great coefficient of drag, but also give you that artistry and motion, because that's what they're calling this, is artistry and motion. Now, as I come around the bend, what are we working with? Wheel and tire setup. Very, very artistic wheel design. You'll notice the 3D Infiniti badge right there in the center, nicely illuminated, and you can see the use of black with gold, and then how they actually stamp the Infiniti name on the wheel and tire itself. Now, what's interesting is that this color looks black. It's actually called shadow blue, and I can't wait to see this out in the Tokyo sunlight because it's got a nice metal flake with a little bit of gold that's gonna make it pop very nicely. On the corners, you'll notice that beautiful LED lighting really gives it that nice style, and then you'll see down below the blue with the gold and the black just really sets it apart. Now, what's fascinating is that over the years, there's been certain styles of vehicles, like I can remember the Q37, the G37, all these different designs, and it really flows in nicely to what you're seeing with this Vision Qe. Now, as we come down the side, you'll see that Infiniti badge, nice prominent. This seems to be a thing that a lot of luxury brands are doing, is where they actually spell out the brand. I love the way they have the signature lighting on the side, but the name itself, you'll see how with the style of the fenders, that low belt line running down the side of the vehicle. And then I'm gonna have Lori come on up top to really show you what's going on here. So you have this seamless A-pillar and how long the front nose is with that hood. Of course, being an EV, We could envision this with a single rear motor or dual motor to give it all-wheel drive. But the way that they did the artistry in motion, coming from the hood into the roof line, nice, sleek, full glass up top, so you have that panoramic glass roof up top. You'll notice flush without door handles. We'll have flush door handles on the vehicle. And this is a sedan, so you actually have your 4-door capability. And that really is one of the big things with this, is that it's so sleek, it looks like a sports car, but having that 4-door flexibility is what's gonna make this really, I think, be prominent with a lot of new customers and the loyal Infiniti customers coming from their Q50. I wouldn't mind stepping up to something like this, especially, like I said, when it comes to it being a battery electric vehicle. Remember, BEV, battery electric vehicle, full EV. When you're driving an EV, this performance sedan is gonna handle very well, because remember, your center of gravity is very low. Of course, we're gonna have to see what Infiniti is gonna do with their range when it comes to these different batteries that they're gonna put in the new direction of vehicles, because it's not just this. They're also gonna have a Q65 fastback design. They're also gonna be bringing, of course, other electric vehicles to market, but this is the first one that they wanted to show with this new direction. As we continue towards the rear, just like on the wheels, look at the way that they did the horizontal slots. Really makes it a nice aesthetic look, but also gives us that clean arrow coming off the roof. And then swinging around back, we had that same great signature style of lighting, super thin all the way across. And then of course that Infiniti name spelled out in the back. We drop down and you can see the width of this vehicle. That's the nice thing, is that low center of gravity, nice and wide, is gonna be able to give you not only that traditional Infiniti driving experience, but also, of course, the style that you want. Now, if you notice on the bottom portion, the Vision Qe badge with the gold flake in there. Love the way that they didn't just keep it smooth. They put some nice diagonal lines in there, and that is where it all encompasses the actual badge. I feel like when they designed the vehicle, they really looked at the Infiniti badge and what that all represents, and then brought it into the style of the vehicle overall to really give it that unique shape. But like I said, when you're comparing this to what is available today, there's not a lot on the market, and I applaud Infiniti for being brave enough to bring us a sedan showing this new direction, then some other crossover. Now they are gonna have the crossovers, like I said, single motor, dual motor with that battery pack, but it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen on the interior, because I remember a lot of you in the comments section, that sleek, timeless style of the Q50 that we drove not too long ago. The big zonk was, what about the interior and how it had that older style tech? So judging from the outside of this concept vehicle, what is gonna be on the inside, I think, is gonna be even the bigger surprise. But it's just really, really special to be here in Tokyo for this big dramatic unveil. We'll notice coming off the rear, look at that nice super thin lighting. And this is how brands are going to create signature personalities, is with their lighting. You got your 3D badge, look at that, with the black, with the gold. There's like more gold metal flake in this than your grandpa's bowling ball. So nice to see that they really wanted to go deep and rich with the colors. I find that when it comes to colors, Infiniti doesn't have the widest of palettes, especially when it comes to bright colors, but the colors that they do have bring such a depth to it. It's unbelievable. I'm gonna have Lori kind of show off. You can see the LED lighting on the interior. Really, really bright red in there running through the inside of the vehicle there on the steering wheel, but just exciting to see, like I said, this iconic Japanese brand, been around since 1989. Remember, the premium brand of Nissan, to see what they are now doing in the direction of not only style, not only technology, but also performance. But definitely stay tuned, because we're gonna be bringing more from Infiniti, especially with the new QX80 that's gonna be coming out very, very soon. Wanna stay tuned to that? Definitely Very exciting. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this vehicle? As you can see, the lights change. We started off with the yellow. We now have the bright white LED lighting to give it such a signature look. Let me know down in that comment section if you are as excited about this car as much as I am, and if you think that this is a good direction for Infiniti. Let us know in that comment section. But if you're new to the channel, you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raised Rides family. Of course, we need to give it up LG Raiti. She was on a plane for 14 hours and we just landed, and now we are here at this studio filming. So give Lori some love in the comment section. Thank you, Lori, for your hard work. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.